Now, severe weather summer threats. All week long, we're tracking potential summer weather threats to look out for.
Despite the fact that it just rained today, it's abnormally dry right now in southern New England.
And history shows that droughts occur in the Ocean State every 8 to 17 years. The last one was back in 1999. So what does that mean? How could we see another one in our near future? Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca is here now to talk about this week's drought report. Tony?
Well, so far it is not considered extreme, but certainly if this trend were to continue, then things may be certainly more adverse as far as the lack of water. Now, the U.S. Drought Monitor issues their report weekly, and here's the latest situation. Notice that our area is covered in yellow, which indicates that we're in abnormally dry conditions. In fact, TF Green Airport is almost 3 inches below average for rainfall since June 1st. Now, keep in mind, as mentioned, this does not include some of the rain and downpours that fell today. Also note the lighter brown areas in Hartford and Boston that represent moderate drought, and the darker shaded area in north central Massachusetts represents severe drought. So yes, bottom line, we need some rain, and that's the problem with summertime precipitation. It tends to be very localized. So one neighborhood gets a downpour, the next neighborhood not a drop of rain, and so lawns have been thirsty. This is actually a picture of a lawn in Cranston that I took yesterday. It's my brother-in-law's lawn, so they need rain. So some scattered showers coming up for this evening, but they'll be just that, scattered. But we're going to show you that in Doppler radar. Also, we've been talking about this all week. The heat will be building tomorrow and Saturday. So poor air quality alert has been issued for Friday. High concentrations of ground level ozone tomorrow. So respiratory sensitive people, the elderly, young children, be mindful of that. This goes into effect 11 o'clock tomorrow morning through 11 o'clock tomorrow evening. Take a look at Doppler radar. Now, locally, it's quiet, but just off to the west from Springfield, Massachusetts, down through Hartford, a line of showers and thunderstorms. We have our lightning tracker turned on, so these white icons represent cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. So while they're not severe storms, they are locally strong. So I want to watch the situation closely, especially Connecticut, Rhode Island border. I'm thinking sometime after 7:30 this evening, these showers coming through up until about 8, 9 o'clock. So obviously, if you're heading out this evening, keep the umbrella nearby. Wouldn't last very long, but some additional isolated downpours and the rumble of thunder can't be ruled out. Low clouds, a little patchy fog down in Newport. No surprise because the humidity is so high. So we're starting to see some reduced visibility, especially along the coastline. So travel plans this evening and overnight, especially near the coastline, Route 1, Pell Bridge, Jamestown Bridge, Braga Bridge. Be mindful of some reduced visibility and some fog. So the threat tracker tonight outside of the fog is low. Friday, the heat is on. And we're going to keep an eye to the sky for another chance for an isolated thunderstorm. You know, it's one of the byproducts of heat and humidity. You get thunderstorms, and that chance is there Friday afternoon with some hot sunshine as well. And the heat continues on Saturday as well. Take a look at the satellite radar composite. What's left of this line of showers and thunderstorms weakening, but we still think it's going to hold together to give us some wet weather and the rumble of thunder. Meanwhile, high dew points, very high humidity in place. This tropical moisture now through at least Saturday. So hot and muggy. 7-day futurecast showing the hot weather both tomorrow and Saturday. Temperatures in the lower 90s. Watch for a brief thunderstorm in the afternoon. Sunday, the humidity not as high. It's not as hot. Looking at a temperature of 84. Next chance for showers would be Monday night and Tuesday of next week with temperatures in the lower 80s. So tracking fog, poor air quality, heat, and isolated thunder tomorrow.
All right, Tony, thanks. And now here's what we're working on new at 6:30 on Fox Providence. Steve Nielsen joins us with a preview.